Well, hello everybody. I'm on my way back from the mall. A fun day with my daughters. And the night's just beginning. It's summer. I love it. It's good times. But I want to do this on OLeary and Elon Musk, the battle of remote work for office personnel and all these jobs. It doesn't just transcend Canada. It transcends the United States. But there's a major difference. And Kevin OLeary, inside the Crown Colonial State, which is Canada, it's a total different system. You see, when we talk about remote work, massive amount of jobs. Inside the Commonwealth, people who got Canadian citizenship and didn't even ever step a foot in Canada. That's right, never even stepped a foot in Canada. They remain permanent residents. But they're not. They're not permanent residents. They're not citizens. They come, they get the 3-year deal, often getting jobs, set up their companies, and then they move home. Or even worse, they never step foot in Canada. They get these jobs, and then they take from Canadians the remote work from home. What better way to live abroad than get full Canadian jobs and never have to step foot in Canada? Only in the Commonwealth, only in the constitutional monarchies. Elon Musk, well, he moved to America and he left that system. He sure likes the American money, the muscle, the money. He likes how that system generates. But he doesn't like that you're not going to get the remote workers. You see, Canadians, there's massive legislation blocking companies from hiring abroad. Elon Musk and all his adventures is not able to hire outside of America, unless of course he wants to pay the piper, and it costs a lot of money for American firms not to hire Americans. If you ever want to know the truth of this, in real numbers and real statistics, look at unemployment numbers, employment numbers, Canada versus the United States. We are by far highly more unemployed than the United States of America. More than that, we employ a massive amount of people remotely in other countries, all in the Commonwealth. It's very cheap for companies to hire so many people outside of the country at a far less dollar exchange. It's becoming more and more all the time. It's becoming so vast that so many people are left taking the crappier jobs. Those who come here have to take crappier jobs. In fact, the jobs aren't even in their designation, their training, their schooling, they're not there. So many will tell you this. It's a big scam. It's always been a scam. I'm not championing Elon Musk, but I'm championing the United States. The United States puts a pay for addition to any company that goes forward and doesn't hire actual American citizens. You best be living in the United States of America, and that is the issue. That's why Elon Musk says, come to work, because it's not like they're overseas. He's not saving a dollar. In fact, he has to pay American wages for real Americans. That's why he calls them to come into the office. Why Canada doesn't call anyone into the office, just like so many of our MLAs in so many provinces, like Alberta. Right now, mass amounts of MLAs in the province of Alberta have been enjoying themselves outside of the country. This goes for MPs too. Michelle Rempel, for example, Conservative, gone out of the country immediately upon the prorogation of Parliament till the following season. She's long gone. She takes every opportunity to leave Canada. She spends more time out of Canada than in. And anyone who wants to dispute that, go look at the amount of MLAs and MPs who've actually sat in working business hours in Canada. You'll find they're way, way less than school teachers. They get tremendously more time to live as they see fit. And often, more than not, that's out of the country. They're working remotely in another country. This is a massive amount of the white-collar structure of administration in Canada. And it's not going to change back. I'm sorry to tell everybody that. This should be shared. People should get it out. And sadly, you'll never get this media analysis not in the country of Canada. Now, there's tons of it in the United States of America. There's tons of laws that make sure this can no longer happen in America. It's called America First. Even Dirty Joe Biden didn't amend any of that. And you don't see the radical immigration hitting the United States. Now, do they love illegal immigrants, the Democrats? Sure. Free slave labor outside the system. Hey, if you can get away with it, do it, the Democrats say. Republicans don't. However, in Canada, they want the legal immigration. But don't worry, you don't even have to reside in Canada. We'll even make you a citizen wherever you live. We have tons of cheap jobs where you can work remotely. That's what they've been doing. It's been going on for many, many, many decades. Liberals, conservatives, NDP, Bloc, they love it. They've institutionalized this, and America is the country that's struggling with it today. And why? Because they put Americans first. Canadians, sadly to say, you're put last. Look at your immigration laws. You are put last. You're to be devalued constantly, forever. That's the truth of it. That's my video. Share, share, share. Get it out there. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.